Pastor Cal Roberson is back for a new year of Married at First Sight, and he sat down with Screen Rant to talk about Season 16, his own MAFS journey, and the future of the show. The relationship expert is also a proud husband, father, public speaker, and author. On screen, he shared memorable catchphrases and lessons, from "You don't just fall in love, you grow in love" to "Marriage ain't for punks." Pastor Cal has been a cornerstone of MAFS since 2016. His give and take with the equally talented Drive. Pepper Schwartz is at the heart of the franchise, as the dynamic duo make matches that they hope will last a lifetime. Outside his work on MAFS, Pastor Cal stays busy giving good advice, and supporting the non-denominational Progression Church in Atlanta, which he founded in 2013. He also runs his ministry and coaching organization alongside his wife, Wendy Roberson, and regularly hosts conferences and workshops. Marriage Ain't for Punks is more than a catchphrase, as it's also the title of his book, coaching organization, and conference series. Pastor Cal even bases his church teachings on the principle that human relationships are of the utmost importance. Pastor Cal's branding is all about the re-education of the heart. After showcasing his expertise on shows like Little Women of Atlanta, 7-Year Switch, and Ultimate Staycation, he's spent half a decade guiding MAFS couples through conflict and self-discovery. He also hosted the MAFS spin-off Unmatchables in 2021, with former MAFS expert, Drive. Viviana Coles, to give MAFS rejects a chance at love. Pastor Cal is unapologetically excited about the future of MAFS, and is thrilled to heal relationships across the country, 2 souls at a time. Screen Rant: how does the tone of the season shift culturally as the MAFS production moves around the country, and what kind of backdrop did Nashville bring to the table? Screen Rant: who are the leaders of the Season 16 cast? Screen Rant: what couple seems the most likely to bring explosive conflict? Screen Rant: the whole crew, more or less, haha. Screen Rant: People's exclusive on Season 16 mentions that Shaquille has been working on himself in therapy over the last few years. Do you feel like cast members that come into the show, who have been in therapy, have a different approach to MAFS? Screen Rant: is there any Season 16 couples storyline you're especially excited for fans to follow? Screen Rant: have you given Elijahwan Dickerson and Katina Good any advice since they announced their separation? Screen Rant: MAFS fans have been hoping that Season 15's Kristen Collins and Season 14's Mark the Shark Marr spark a romance. Do you see any logic in this matchup, or is it just good fan fiction? Screen Rant: are there any cast members you've personally identified with over the years? Screen Rant: what have you learned from being an expert on MAFS that you've taken into your work outside the show, or even into your own marriage? Screen Rant: so, there are a lot of shows taking inspiration right now from MAFS' success, from Netflix' Love is Blind to Bravo's Love Without Borders. What do you think of these other shows' premises and frameworks compared to MAFS? Screen Rant: after over half a decade on MAFS, what does the show's future look like from your perspective? Screen Rant: also, looking toward the future, could there be a space for LGBTQIA+ participants on the show?
With a gentle touch, you tell me what